Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have some news today that is not so good, and the news is that EA have made another patch. By the way, I have a feeling that these patches make the games worse. I just think it makes it worse. But the fact that they haven't addressed the number one problem with this game right now, which is the overload ball side tactic or the drop back tactic, is ridiculous. They updated player bios in this recent title update 11. I'm just like lost, man. I'm lost, bro, because it's almost like they want this game to be parked the bus so that the players that are, maybe really bad at the game get the RNG wins, but it just doesn't make sense, man. We're out here watching events, that have a guy who's winning who doesn't even score in full time. It's just like, come on, dude. So I'm very disappointed this morning with EA, but I have my coffee. So we got a couple things to talk about because there's a lot of investments that you guys can make right now. There's a lot of things you guys can put your coins into. My coins are not into that stuff, guys. I bought a Vieira Prime, dude. A little bit ballsy, you could say, but this is an example of a card right now that is. Oh God, now he's getting panic sold. All right, well that's not so good. So basically, guys, this Vieira hasn't touched under 3.8. I saw one at 3.6, so I was like, you know what? I think I could flip this. I literally haven't seen this guy listed under like 3.7 ever. You guys can see here from the graphs, the lowest day he's been was 3 mil. I mean, he's been over 3.8. He even spiked to 4 last weekend. I know my thing's a little off, but it looks on paper like a really good buy. He's been 3.8 all day today. And I guess right now, you guys can see 3.9, 4 mil yesterday. Lowest yesterday was 3.7. I guess right now, because this guy listed at 3.6, this guy chose to panic his Vieira. I don't know. What would be interesting to see, I paid 3.4 for mine. I don't know. I was feeling some fun, guys. I was feeling like, let's go for a little bit of a more advanced pickup. Let's try to make some coins. We did sell Van Dijk yesterday, guys, at 3.477, so we made a little 100K there. What you guys can always do, by the way, I wanted to share you guys this tip. If you guys are always interested in a price, like for me, this is very important to know what these guys paid on the market for him because it'll help me understand why they panic selling. So this guy paid 3.52, and then the guy who listed at 3. Wait, where's the 3.6? This guy, okay, so he paid 3.8, so he's panic selling, and then the other guy's panic selling under him. This guy paid 3.8, so everybody's paid 3.8 on the market, 3.5 to 3.8. So on paper, I do have a pretty good deal on Vieira. And the reason why they're not listing him under 3.8 is because when you pay 3.5, the taxes are like 170K. So they want to still try to make a bit of profit, which is good. Now, the one that I picked up, I already took a look at the bid on him. This guy paid 3.8 as well, so 3.81. So 3.422 is going to make me happy. The goal is, guys, and I'll always share you guys like this. The goal is with this card, we're buying at 3.422, right? I think I'm going to try to sell them at like 3.7. Like, this would be the ideal sell price. I think I could get more if I waited. But, look, there's like 160K in this. So, we're going to go for it. We're going to test it out. A couple things, man. We got a lot to talk about today. Guys, I did about 50 to 70, 81 plus packs. Do not do these packs. They are a scam of your money. It's just not worth it. They're awful. They're just really bad. A lot of 83s, 84s. A couple walkouts. But overall, guys, just not worth it. I did complete Kubo, and I haven't done a review on this guy, but I wanted to talk about him because, obviously, you guys know, I'm back to playing Foot Champions, and he's ridiculous. I played against him like 10 times last weekend. What a freaking good card this is, man. So, if you have the way to craft him or something, go try to get him. The best pull, guys, out of 60 to 70 of these packs had to be either like an Antoine Griezmann or we did pack 90 Immobile, which is a pretty nice-looking card and will help my like Serie A first owner club a little bit. So that's good, right? I guess that's good. Guys, Neymar got an upgrade. They upgraded Neymarcito, guys, overnight. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. So he's the 95 now because PSG won 4 games. Now, Nick, can this upgrade again if PSG win another 4 games? No. So they only get 1 upgrade as a team. And the rest of the upgrades for this Neymar can now come from his performances, which is cool. Now, he only got +1s, but he did get +3 stamina. So anybody that uses this card does know how important that is. He also got really, really important stats in terms of 99 agility and 99 dribbling. So he got two big dribbling stats there, which was good. And then other than that, the team is about the same, guys. We still have all the boys. Everybody's in here. So we got everybody ready to go. And then Yeah, so a couple of cards, guys. We did pick up some overnight cards. We did do some flipping, and I also made a couple investments that I want to talk about. So we got a couple flips here, and I'm happy, man. I'm really happy to be back on the trading grind, guys, because I needed to be. I've been slacking recently, and so I feel like this last week or so we've been definitely picking it up a little bit to the point where you guys that watch the videos, you guys are getting to see it, and you guys understand that yeah, okay, he's back to trading again. So, guys, I did a little experiment. I did buy a fresh Drogba last night. And these prime icons, man, are really fun to trade. I suggest you guys try to look at them. If you guys have over 1 million coins, just pick out a couple and watch them. So this Drogba always sells at like 1.7. Yesterday it was 1.674. But I have traded with his baby and his middle cards, right? And the thing that I've noticed about his baby and his middles, if you get it fresh, they sell for really, really premium. So I'm trying to get 1.715. If I get that, it's about 40 to 50K. So we'll see. We got a couple other icons on the transfer list right now. And then we have our UCL lives that are actually starting to move up nicely now. Juan Jesus I saw is 103. So these cards are starting to move up a little bit, which is definitely good. Other than that, I bought a Prime Desai overnight. Nothing crazy. And then I made my way and started to invest in a couple Team of the Weeks. I'm not going crazy on Team of the Week because it did rebound a little bit. But I did a little bit of a club stock with a couple of them. I bought a couple of Hugo Lloris's. So he's up a little bit. And then Di Maria is starting to rise a little bit. I didn't go crazy, guys, but I did pick up a couple. And then the other guy that I really want to get as well, because his headliner is flying, is Alex Telles. I got one at 95 last night, and I'm still trying to get another 87 or 2, because I feel like this guy will be an instant 110 to 120 out of packs. I'm just kind of feeling that vibe. So I'm going to see if I can get that. I may end up settling just at 100, but again, something that does worry me a little bit is he does have a lot of supply, so... Oh, it's a weird one, man. It's a weird one. It's tough with Team of the Weeks this year because you feel like you want to invest, but you also don't want to overcommit to investing because sometimes like everybody in the world is trying to invest in that card, and then you're really getting in on an investment just because everybody has it. I do think Immobile is going to rise really nicely this week. I wanted to talk about him. I think Immobile is going to rise really nicely. This 90, he's a very rare card. I've already traded with him a little bit this week, so I have an untradeable one, obviously. But I do think he'll rise. I think he'll rise a little bit. So I'm actually going to pick up this 144. And anything under 145 for this Immobile, I think is going to be good. I also like Sancho. I think the Lick's going to be good. I think a couple of these team leagues are going to do pretty well. And then, guys, men of the matches go out of packs today. And there's been some crazy movement on these. I'm going to just tell you guys, I'm not too sure with this St. Maximin card. I would be careful. He was down at 50 to 60. He was at 60K in the panic. He's back up to 90, but... his max is 100, and I just don't know if he's going to stay over that. So if you have that and you're investing in it, one, I wouldn't buy in at 100K. I'd be careful. And same thing goes with Iñaki Williams. I have a couple at 50, but I really do feel like some people are trying to invest in this card really hard. So I would be careful with that card. I'm more of a guy this week that really likes Dele Alli. I bought like 5 at 64 and under. Now, that is a little bit inflated, but look, we got to talk about this, right? St. Maximin is 90K, and we've got an 87 Dele. That's available right now for relatively cheap, man. I mean, 60 to 65K is not bad. Now, these cards go out of packs in just a couple hours. So that's something else to keep in mind. They're out in a couple hours, right? So they're going to start getting rare, and they're going to start probably going up. But I wanted to talk about those two attackers because I just don't know how much those 2 attackers are going to go up. I'm not really feeling that those guys are going to really go up too much. So just wanted to kind of glimpse over that. And tell you guys, we'll go ahead and we'll list our VR at our sell price that we want to list at, which is 3777. So now it's also, I probably put myself in a little bit of pickle because it is going to be hard to sell a Prime VR in the middle of the week, especially we do have icon moments coming up as well. That's a little bit nerve-wracking because I think people are going to be a little bit more reluctant to buy some types of cards because of this icon moment situation. Now, number one rule, you guys always know, while we invest or we buy anything, we're always listing for lazy buyers. This is a very important rule that you guys follow by. Whether you're trading, whether you're investing, or whether you just have a couple cards in your insurance list, you guys should always be listing for lazy buyers. Lazy buyers are the most important thing ever. So make sure you guys are listing, and then you guys can see here we got a couple delis. Nothing crazy, but we need to make sure we're listing our delis. I think a lot of road to the final started to rise. I bought Mars this weekend on the sell-off. So guys, Champions League starts next week. I think you guys will have an opportunity pre-rewards to take a look at some of these UCL cards. I'm actually going to take a look at them with you guys right now because I want to take a look at any that I haven't bought already because I feel like some are going to start to rise. I'm more just like really shocked this morning, guys, that EA dropped, a patch notes and just like didn't even address the drop back or the overload ball side problems. It's really man, it's sad, bro, because there's a couple of games every weekend that I play that are just like almost unbeatable because some dude is playing overload ball side, and it's just like, damn. You're just sitting there like, what am I meant to do? So it's a little defeating, man, for sure. This company EA, man, it's impossible to win with these guys, and it feels like the same stuff every time, you know. Also, I wanted to make sure that you guys do not do those 81 plus packs because I burned like 400k yesterday doing them. Do not do those packs, guys. They're awful. Please, for the sake of your guys' coins and your guys' clubs, just do not do those packs. They are so bad. I wouldn't wish any of you guys that bad pack luck because it was atrocious. Now, we've got Iñaki Williams, guys. These were the ones that I had sniped. You know, he's 67, 68k. We're going to probably take our small little profits on these, even if he rises a little bit of packs, because for this, I'm happy with that, man. That's like 15k a card. So, of course, like that is going to be a price that I'll pretty much take that price all day. And then I think these are all a result of a couple, I think these are a couple duplicates that we had. So we're going to list these up as well. 3.7. And then these guys, I think we're going to quick sell these guys. Oh, I got to get better at this, guys. Look, this is how you do it. Oh, look at me. No. Oh, I sent them to the club. I meant to discard them. All right, so other Team of the Week rises today. Firmino rose a lot. Delict is rising a lot. Parejo is rising a lot. Future stars, guys, I know some of them are up right now a little bit. I would just keep waiting. I wouldn't be in a rush with some of these guys. I think people are bored right now and just playing with them. I think they're going to keep dropping. So, yeah. Neymar is 4.81 post-upgrade, just for your information. Varane did not fly. Tellez is going up because people are expecting the next win pretty soon. Lewandowski is still very low. Let me take a look, really quick peep at Team of the Years. Oh, no, Van Dijk is 3.55. Well, I wonder if he sells there. Mbappe's 5.7. Wow. I wonder if he sells there because I might have sold mine a little too cheap yesterday, but it's all good. So, obviously, Champions League is back next week. So, I mean, look, the way that these cards work, they're probably going to rise another, like, you know, it's tough to know. Like, people are not going to buy into Napoli. You know, I feel like. So you got to buy into the ones that you feel like people are going to continue to buy into. Like Dortmund's going to be hard. I think Dortmund have PSG, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. So, like, some of the ones that I really like are the ones in the Europa League because, like, you know that those ones are going to be the ones that people are going to expect. Like nobody's going to expect Inter to lose. Like, that's kind of like how I'm, like, looking at some of these cards. Like, that's, like, those are the types of cards, like Handanovic. Not necessarily buying this guy, but, like, those are the types of cards that I'm, like, interested in because I feel like these are the cards that people are going to be, like, looking into because they feel like it's secure wins, right? Some of the matchups in the actual Champions League are, like, kind of challenging, right? So with those, you never know. Like, for me, I'm happy with Handanovic around 95 because I feel like there's going to be a point where, you know, a pregame or a, you know, a little bit of peak of inflation that he's going to be, like, 115. That's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm betting on, basically. So I'm starting to slowly load up on these guys. I'd say, like, for you guys, like, you're going to probably want to get these cards just before the next week starts. And I'm probably going to offload these cards, like, Monday because you want to be careful with these. Obviously, you never want to be, like, too invested with any card. It's super important that you guys follow by that as traders, man. You guys never just want to be caught up in, like, a big pile of people investing. It's a very important, like, thing. As for content today, guys, I know a lot of you guys also been asking me what do you think, like, is going to be the rest of this week. I think we might get a squad battles player today. That's what, or like a little objectives player. That's what I'm thinking, man. Because this is like that's the structure they did for Dan James last week. So I'm thinking maybe that's possible. But it's up to EA, man. We'll have to see. So yeah, that's where the club's at today. That's where the video is at. I know a lot to talk about today, but yeah, thank you guys for watching the video today. Yeah, that's about it today, boys. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. New team of the week tomorrow, and then rewards again. So thank you, boys. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.